Here's this kid who came from a very privileged family, well-connected in politics, financially very stable, went to St. Albans, went to Harvard, was fascinated by journalism and the press, but then chose to go to Vietnam at a time when most of his peers were opting out.
When he came back from Vietnam, his mother was dusting off a chair for him and getting ready to groom that successor when he said no, he was going to be a policeman. So he patrolled a beat in this city. He knows this city very, very well.
There were people who didn't have any food. There were people who didn't have a place to sleep. There were people who were down and out of work and hopelessly out of luck. And there were people who needed a lot of other services.
And then from there, he did come to the Post and became a sports editor, which I think, after his cop job, is his favorite job ever, because he's equally obsessed with sports as he is with the community.
From being sports editor to riding on distributor trucks to publisher and now chairman of the Washington Post Company, Don has done it all. But those early experiences sharpened his focus for helping the Washington community too. He's been a longtime supporter of the Capital Area Food Bank. Every day, thousands of kids and adults in the DC metro area are at risk of hunger. Don's other great passion is to help DC kids achieve their dream of going to college.
Don created the DC CAP program, which gave kids in Washington who never had a chance of going to college the chance to apply to college. They have an opportunity to get scholarship money, and then they get from the federal government scholarship money, and the federal government's changed the laws so that they can pay in-state tuition instead of out-state tuition at state colleges. It's been a wonderful blessing and tripled the number of kids going to college.
I think offering kids a little help and a little extra opportunity to get to college and complete their education is a tremendous way to help thousands of families over the years in Washington to achieve something they haven't been able to achieve before. DC CAP is the central community cause in my lifetime. That's what I'm going to work on for the rest of my life, and I want it to be there for kids in Washington for a long time.
When Don Graham steps in the room and he speaks up for something, people listen. It's from the heart. They know it's not about him. It's about the bigger picture. It's about the city.
He is the #1 citizen in this city as far as I'm concerned. I don't know of anybody in the city who's done more as a private citizen to help the people in the city rise out of their poverty level, put food on the table, get to college, and break the poverty cycle of Washington.